Hey Cancer. So I'm Victoria and I'm here to deliver your general reading for the month of February. So this is going to be a general message. It can apply to Cancer Sun, Moon, Rising, and Cancer Venus. I'm just like on a roll today and I'm just doing a bunch of videos and I feel amazing. So I just came to share my energy with you guys. Kind of do a little vibe check. See what's in store for you guys next month. Again, this applies to Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And this is a general message. So make sure to only take what resonates. Don't force it because this is a general reading. If you are interested in a personal reading, you can hit me up on Twitter at VXPrada. I'll probably leave my ad in the description, but yeah, if you want personal reading, you can hit me up. All right, Cancers, let's see what is surrounding you in terms of finance, love, romance, and overall spiritual energy in the month of February. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. First card, Seven of Wands. I just got this card for Virgo. Like, this is so upsetting. You guys are spreading yourselves too thin. And I always get this card for Cancers. You guys are just putting your energy everywhere and then you have none left. You have none left for yourself. No wonder you're feeling tired. No wonder you don't feel like leaving the house, staying in bed. Two of Wands. So a lot of you, this card came up in my Gemini reading, so this is especially relevant if you got significant Gemini placements as well. It could be Mercury in Gemini, it could be Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising as well. A lot of you are ready to start your journey. A lot of you are tired of hesitating because you're spending so much energy everywhere else and you're just like starting to actually have a sense of like, wait, what about my hopes and dreams? Like, what about my journey, whether it's your spiritual journey, whether it's your travels. You're starting to your senses are tingling. You're like, I low-key want to do something outside the box, but what is that but, Cancer? But what, you're tired? If you're tired, that means you got to pull back a little and save some energy for yourself because you're kind of putting too much into everything and you're spreading yourself too thin. Also, don't be so impatient because it just psychs you out. You know what I mean? Because you have hopes and dreams and you got big plans for 2020 and you're finally ready to apply yourself in order to actually reach these goals, whether, again, it could be financial goals, it could be love goals, you know, you could be starting a new relationship, you could start a relationship with a fire sign as well. Okay. Yeah. Seven of Cups. You have a lot of choices to make, and you're hesitating a little bit on what move you want to do next. You kind of have an idea of like where you want to go, but there's just so many options before you. Some of you could even be entertaining multiple people right now, multiple love interests. A lot of you could also have ideas on how to have multiple streams of income as well. I'm seeing new opportunities that you will be creating. New decisions that will have to be made. All I ask of you is that you pace yourself because if you continue to invest so much energy everywhere else, you're going to be so burnt out. And you're also going to start feeling so stagnant because you're not going to have energy to actually tap into that cardinal vibe that you have. And it's just going to hold you back. Hope that makes sense. Fool card. So beware of red flags. As a Cancer, we always talk about how intuitive you are. So I hope you put that intuition to good use. Don't neglect your responsibilities. priorities. It's time that you actually regroup and you figure out your priorities. We just had an eclipse, a week or two ago, in your sign, Cancer. So this was really a time for you to start thinking about your business goals, your financial goals. You're thinking about your home life, your personal life, what is so sacred to you, your family, and you're thinking about how that correlates to your work life. You're trying to find a balance between the two. I don't want you to overlook what is actually important to you. I don't want you to get so caught up in all of the different options before you that you lose sense of yourself. You will especially lose sense of yourself if you keep giving your energy away. So get your priorities straight, Cancer. I'm going to see what your angels of love and romance have to say to you. So this is just seeing the general energy surrounding your love life in February. So for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And we're just going to see what your angels of love have to say. What type of vibe they sense. We got heart-to-heart conversations. So for a lot of you, it's time to start opening up to your loved ones. It's time to start having honest communication surrounding your feelings. I think that many of you were hesitant before with love. You may have been guarded. You may have been investing your energy into the wrong things. And since the eclipse, maybe you're starting to have an idea. You have to start making choices and you are ready to commit to someone. You're ready to fall deep in love, but you are guided to honestly discuss your feelings with each other first. The more that you open up with this person, the more you will be able to grow together. And it will actually strengthen your dynamic, Cancer. So stop hesitating. I'm seeing a lot of fire energy. So you could be involved with a Aries, a Sagittarius, or a Leo. I'm seeing a lot of Aries here. Aries and Sag. So this could be you, maybe you have these placements, or this could be someone that you're dating, someone that you're interested in, but that's the type of energy surrounding you in February. You're feeling lighthearted, you're feeling a little bit daring, you're feeling energized, and you are guided to have these, sometimes difficult, but intimate and very rewarding conversations with the person you love. Separation. All right. I did mention that some of you may be starting a long-distance relationship, or you're currently in a long-distance relationship. Maybe your partner or yourself, you're going on a trip. It could be a business trip. It could be like a family trip. There's a reason that you guys are going to be physically separated from one another. This also applies to the single Cancers out there that are preparing for their next relationship. So this is still considered like a period of separation where you're by yourself and you're not with your loved ones. Know that your angels are supporting you during this time. They're ensuring that your time is spent taking care of yourself, pursuing your hobbies, pursuing your interests, journaling, getting to know yourself more and more. You are guided to make the best out of this separation period, because guess what? It's only temporary. It's meant to bring you to the next level. And I think that this period of separation may actually be good, because it's going to remind you to look after yourself and pursue your own ambitious side. Because like I said, you've kind of been wearing yourself out a little bit. So February is all about you, boo. All right. I'm rambling a little. But if you're currently separated from your partner, you are guided to have these heart-to-heart conversations with them. Foster the love that you share for them and be open and honest about your feelings. They will appreciate it, especially during this time of separation. All right, let's see the general spiritual energy surrounding you, Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I think you're finally starting to get your energy back since the eclipse, because I know that eclipse was draining. It was draining on everybody, but especially an eclipse in your sign, it's a lot of energy to process, and we're said to be experiencing the energies of the eclipse for like 3 to 6 months after the eclipse. So definitely do take your time to process things, and do take care of yourself. Make sure to stay hydrated. Make sure to also, go outside of your house and get some fresh air. Maybe walk down the street back into your house. Like, just get some air. Yeah, choose wisely. Choose wisely. I just said you guys got a lot of decisions to make in February. You are guided to make a decision. But the key here is, Cancer. The key, Cancer, is not to make this decision in a rush and not to make it for other people. The choices that you will decide to make sure that they're coming from a place of understanding, deep and analysis. I want you to actually think about the outcome of each of these different choices that are before you. I don't want you feeling stressed and just impulsively jump towards a conclusion, a decision to make simply because you're afraid of how other people are going to perceive you. You want to be there for others. Choose wisely is what this card is saying. So do take your time to carefully analyze all the different outcomes. Tell your cardinal energy to kind of chill a little bit. Focus that towards your ambition. But choices, Cancer. And know that whatever decision you make, it will be a good decision. You want to know why? Because a decision, when you have different options before you, making a decision, choosing a path and sticking to it, that's a good choice in itself. You understand? Because you're just going to get overwhelmed if you just don't do anything. If you try to continue to ignore the fact that you have to make these decisions, it won't be beneficial to anyone involved in the situation. But I have faith that you'll find a way to find the best outcome for yourself. And then I also got the waiting game here. Because guess what? This requires patience. This requires thinking. This requires deep thought and analysis. Okay? I hope that you enjoyed your general reading. Again, just take what resonates, leave the rest for others. I love you, Cancer, and I wish you a great February.